Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and on the hill in this one, Zach Eflin.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. High fly ball out towards left center. O'Neill drops into the glove, and there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
Cody Bellinger in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out, base is empty. And a foul ball. Just misses with that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes. That's out number 2. Here comes Aaron Judge. Hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Judge working through some struggles lately. Just missed.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
And Judge spoils that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Judge rips that one. O'Neill moving under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Yanks nothing. Orioles coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Garrett Cole. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
And now the DH, Lawrence Butler. Butler goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. And there's a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering misses, and the count 2-1. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. That one missing inside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Over to Goldie. One up, one down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Swing and a miss.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
Next offering is outside.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
And that's way high. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Foul ball there. Henderson with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the Orioles set down in order. Orioles held in check there. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Giancarlo Stanton. That one catches the zone. 0-1. That one to first. Mountcastle takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. There's the strike. Foul ball. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Man at first with 1 gone. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera.
0-1.
No score here in the second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ground ball right side. There's one.
He's out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Cole back to work. And that's fouled off.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Pitch in the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2. And that's in the dirt. And a good eye there. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that's their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Fouled off left side. Fouled off. He was late. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bellinger brings it in. And there are 2 down. Here's Adley Rutschman.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball. And that one finds its way through. O'Neill on his way to third. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the.
They get the force, and that is that. And we're back. And now here is Jason Dominguez. And that drops in for a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next offering upstairs. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but
Holiday. Acrobatic throw for one. On to first, double play.
they made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the third, no score. And that one fouled off. And misses inside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. High fly ball out towards left field. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here in Baltimore as we go to the last of the third. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holiday. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1's the count.
Strike two.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That one to first, Goldie. And he takes it himself for the out. Back to the top of the lineup at the plate, Lawrence Butler. Just
that ball went out.
missed. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Next one misses, and the count is 3-1. And strike two.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now here is Ryan Mountcastle at 96. That pitch is in for a strike. That one hammered left field, reaching back towards the wall. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Gunnar Henderson digs in now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
In the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Butler off of first with 2 away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. A strikeout and a second of the game for the Coltrane. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Chisholm, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. And it's even up.
One ball, two strikes.
A little bit low.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Sets him down looking. Went back to the curve, and it was a smart choice. One down. There comes Cody Bellinger. And that is out of play. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Whips it to Mountcastle. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And Judge spoils that one. Next offering is fouled back. 4th inning underway, no score. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Down in order go the Yankees, and we're still knotted at 0.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. In plenty of time to first, and O'Neill is retired. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. Fly to left his first time. And that one clips the corner.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Wells down to first with it. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time it got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And it's fouled away. Yo, 1. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering upstairs. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Garrett Cole. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Eflin back to work. And there's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that one in the air center field. Mullins settles underneath it. Makes the grab. 1 down. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Reached on an infield single his first time. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And it's through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. First and second, two down. And we're at the top of the fifth. Close one. Doesn't get the call. 1-2 to count.
2 strikes, count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Inside, almost got him. Right side, Goldie. Steps on first for the out.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Cedric Mullins sends it out. His second home run of the series, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So up next, Jackson Holliday. Grounded out his first time. Sliced hard but foul. One down, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. That one well upstairs. And that's ball 1. Holliday, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
First and second, 1 out. Ryan Mountcastle will hit next. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one fouled off. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Hit hard, should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Mountcastle rounds third, headed for the plate. In to score from first. It's 3-zip.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a foul ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Volpe gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one ripped, but foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. Stays alive. The 0-2. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Not in time. He's safe. And here comes Bellinger. And that's in there at the knees. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters life in the sport. He was a fourth-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Eflin ready to fire now. Swing through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled.
Line drive, base hit. Volpe flying around third and headed home. 1 run is in. Jazz on his horse coming around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees 1. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. There's a splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Scott Efros getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Leiter getting loose as well. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. Nabs it, and there's 1 away. Colton Cowser, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Adley Rutschman now at the plate. Rutschman really thriving with the bat this season here at home. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And the first offering is not close.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 3. Cruz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit.
3 balls,
Runners at
1
first
strike.
and second with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Fought off foul.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
On the ground, a short could be 2. Over to Jazz. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees 1. Back now at Oriole Park, top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
On the ground, 2 ball. Here's Holiday for 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Outside corner, there's a strike. The Yankees looking to rally. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. And a foul ball.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mark Leiter Jr.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holiday. Leiter in his 5th season, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Now it's going to be Lawrence Butler.
That's
First offering, and it just misses.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
That one drilled left field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Ryan Mountcastle digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a curve misses outside, and that is ball 1. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Up the middle, Chisholm flips it. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1. Ball.
Tap foul at the plate. The shortstop takes a ball. Hammer, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In the air, left side. And there's 2 down. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 in this one. Fouled off. He was late. Now a fly ball to right center. Judge sizes this one up, and that's the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yennier Cano. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Got him swinging. 1 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Chisholm stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Scott Efros.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser, 1 for 3. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. He's already homered in this game. Almost
Count
got him.
1-0.
That one is absolutely belted way back there. And that is a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. Through 8 full, it's the Orioles 4 and the Yankees 1. We go to the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. And first offering is fouled off. Judge waits. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Stanton in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly, but you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
Wow, good luck catching up to that
2
one.
strikes.
1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This is the type of run that you can put together a nice, long winning streak. We'll see if they're able to do it in the next game.
4-1 the final here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.